three signs that you may have ADHD. So the first symptom that I could easily think of is being forgetful and losing items all the time. This could be I used to have my phone in my hand. I could turn on the flash looking in my bag for my lost phone, even though it was literally in my hand. So every time I go visit my mom, I find it in the most random spots. So this still happens, a lot more often than I'd like to admit, to the point that I always find my iPhone open on my laptop. It's just, I know it's gonna get lost, so I just have it open all the time. The second one would be emotional dysregulation. So for example, if something goes, like let's say you spill water, and it maybe not even coffee, maybe you just spill water on your shirt, which is gonna dry eventually, but because we have difficulty regulating our emotions, and because maybe it took us so much effort, energy, and discipline to just start a task, anything can throw that off completely. So while for maybe someone else it's like, oh, it'll dry later, for us that could throw us off, and just the inner negative thoughts come in and it'll just completely throw our day off. And the third one, I would say binge eating. I don't think this one's talked about that much, and it's a struggle that I had, a significant struggle I had, to the point that I could have just ate a whole pizza by myself and I would still feel the need to eat. Like, I knew my body was full. I could feel that I was full, but I would still want to eat. So it's not to just like, oh, like I'm just gonna keep eating a few snacks. No, to the point where I was so full and I felt like almost like I was going to, like puke essentially, but I still would need to eat. So that was a big struggle that I had, and stimulants have definitely helped manage that symptom, because even though I would journal, even though I created a system, that was a heavy symptom for me personally. So I don't really hear that talked about a lot. So I'm curious in the comments if anyone also resonates with this struggle. But those are the three symptoms that overall that I have experienced. And there are more symptoms, but I'm curious to see what symptoms you guys, how you guys figured out that you had ADHD besides the diagnosis in the comments. So let me know. And keep in mind, I now take stimulants that has overall helped me implement a system based off of these struggles, because the key of stimulants is not to solely depend on them, but to use them as a support to implement a system based off of your personal struggles.